So here's the pistol round, exec through Monster.
Diladez with the Julies. Oh, it's not pretty. Staehr able to come around the corner, flashed and still gets the kill. Advantage picked up for Astralis, second kill in for Staehr, and Monster has fallen. Astralis looking good in this pistol round is seized. Steps back out of connector. Good kill on device as idisbalance makes his rotation down from A to heaven. Astralis into the post plant, 4 players still up. Just a moment before we see Astralis take the first round here.
Yeah, this is basically an impossible pistol round to lose at this point. No kit either. Seas is going to come out on top. Some good shooting from idisbalance. I mean, that's idisbalance coming out from on top, but still, no kit, no time, and Seas falls over towards short, and now there's simply no way to progress into the bomb site. Pistol round to Astralis, one of the top 20 players last year, and obviously struggling in this RMR and needs to figure it out, and needs to figure it out right now. Good kills from staehr, who's been wonderful for Astralis, but this is a big loss of weaponry.
Yep, AK, thank you very much for that. USPs, trying to run away. Jabbi's on the chase, he's on the prowl. You might be able to get rid of them, and they know that letting 9Pandas save these rifles is not a good idea, but losing everything for Astralis would be devastating here. But at this point, sunk cost, you just got to go for it. Mac-10 coming around through the long bathrooms. Should be cleared here by Staehr. Lines one up. AK goes down, and Mac-10 trying to get it. Should be a nice little upgrade right at the end there.
Good thing as well.
Yeah, you can see the lack of confidence at the moment, and they're going to start getting some of these kills back at this point. 25 seconds to go for Astralis. Are they going to go for a last-ditch effort to the A bomb site? This could be a disaster. Glowing's waiting for them. idisbalance is the off with the dice box, and Astralis getting absolutely nowhere. Oh, this round is not pretty to watch.
No,
not pretty to watch at all.
Even if they get that kill, look at the time on the clock. There's nothing. Device has to back away, but he's going to get shot in the face. The op rings out, and staehr backs off. There's been a couple of criticisms, and pretty fair criticisms, I think, of Astralis in this run, and part of the reason why we have...
Sends down the smoke for some extra cover, and his teammate idisbalance makes the rotate down to take them out inside of the site. Diladez with a double. Taken out by Jabbi eventually with that deagle, and Astralis looked to try and plant the bomb. Problem is, Device and Jabbi don't have the premium weapons in hand, and Device goes back with the deagle, dishes out damage towards CT, and a headshot towards connector. Device is lucky to still be standing, but his teammate Jabbi not so fortunate. And Device now tries to separate them into 1v1 fights. Information would have been passed on that idisbalance is low on health now. And Device is looking for that body shot. But good discipline from idisbalance. Letting his teammate in clax make his way through short, making this round more difficult for Device. Body shot, lands one bullet left, has to go for the reload. And Device knows that tap on the defuse, doesn't see the player sticking it, and Device just running back around the corner. Deagle will not do it. Back to the contact here for Astralis through Monster. Diladez with a flash play, they're blind, they line up. And Diladez and clax combine together to stop Astralis from finding success through Monster. Early second flash, double dip is successful, and this B player for Astralis is destroyed.
And I think this is a call. I mean, obviously it looks silly now, but you're trying to kind of bust through Monster. Good counter flashes from 9Pandas, but I think it's a call born out of the fact that Astralis doesn't have any great weapons. Or they have a couple, but right, there's 2 Mac-10s on the board. You wanted notification. Little bit of pressure on this A bomb site. We'll see if Astralis want to keep pushing it or turn back, and they are going to commit.
Yeah, Glowing sees a couple of players out to the right side. blamef overruns the back of the dice box, and somehow with contact, they have found themselves into the bomb site with the bomb down now. Seized, big kill to collect on Device. 2v4 set up. The Tech-9 not getting enough done inside of the bomb site itself, so it's just blamef alone in this clutch. Time ticking on that plant. blamef peaks to his death. And that will be Astralis losing.
I feel like they've had just crap buys ever since round 2.
Yeah, they've barely had any of the premium weapons to work with. I can't remember a full round with everybody's had an AK.
Yeah, and that goes, I mean, everyone, obviously, since the switch to MR12, economy's been such a huge conversation point and how to fix it and how awkward it can be, and I think we're seeing some of the results of that right now.
Ooh,
Glowing's got a big job to do.
Yeah, he loses half of his health, steps up at the truck, though, and recovers what could have been an absolute mess. Device has the weapon of choice in hand. 40 seconds left. Plenty of players now bombarding him with utility, and a big shot from Glowing. Shot on Staehr. Staehr goes down in connector. AK's looking to chase back Glowing, but it's still looking so good for 9Pandas. All of the early kills, all of the early advantages going the way of the Pandas, and now Device has to bring it all back because Jabbi dies on the other side of the map. And there's a minute to do this for Device.
This is crazy. What a setup. Well done from 9Pandas. That aggressive stance, and Astralis can't bust it up. They lose every initiative. There's so much counter utility. Smoke is going to stall things out. There's 45 seconds left. They might have to go through that, or might feel like they have to go through that. And Glowing with the M4 is going to be right behind it. Smoke blown open. There's a little bit of spray down through it. blamef falls. And still Jabbi hasn't made the move. Still Astralis hasn't made the move. There it is. staehr finds Glowing. And up next is Seized, and he's going to spray down 3. Beautiful job controlling the AK. And it's all on device.
Yeah, great work from Seized. He goes out again, and Seized can get the final kill. But his work shouldn't be enough to close this one out. And idisbalance will send the bullet straight through. It's done now. It's a double stack at long. Seized plays at the tree, Glowing close rock. And then they come around the corner. Oh, blamef sprints into it. Seized steps up with one and goes in for a second. Astralis fall apart. They break apart. And there's so much time still left in this round, but it's a 2v4 for 9Pandas.
That's so lazy of Astralis. That round is so lazy, watching them just kind of casually jump around corners, sprinting the whole way to the corner, letting the defense know you're coming, letting them set up. And device, oh, that's an odd missed shot. A missed shot you don't expect to see out of device, having known there was another player still at long. So staehr's left on 24 HP. And he's not even going to get away.
Past the initial fire, but it's Jabbi that has fallen at short. So Astralis not really too committed to the bomb site just yet, and they're losing members left, right, and center. Just device left. And he gets one on the grenade, but 4 more players to collect. Astralis do not enough going into that B bomb site attack. Yet again, unsuccessful. Device spots idisbalance towards heaven. Will he clear barrels? Clax keeps his head covered. Device slips through smoke. He's isolating these fights quite well at the moment, Device. Gets a little closer to Seized. Here's the water steps from Glowing. Now that cover of the smoke is gone for Device, but he's got the bomb on his back to try and set up those Julies, and then you have the door hit, but instant shot from clax. Door swings open, sets up blamef to come mowing down, and they've got the bomb inside of connectors, so perfect call from Astralis.
Such is the strength of that trap that you can lose device to 1 bullet right at the get-go and still destroy the round, still demolish it. So good luck, Seized. No armor, Dooley's in position. blamef bides his time and waits until he can see everything. And idisbalance is left in a 1v4 with the bomb drop, so both pistols going to go to Astralis, but they're still going to be back by 3.
Nice step you want to be taking. Jabbi down first. Device equaling out those numbers inside of connector. blamef watching for it. Oh, they line up beautifully for blamef. 2 Glocks now left alone. And Astralis will be up to 6. So they've dragged this one back. 2 rounds separate them at this point. I want to see Astralis make sure they build money on the CT side early, because they threw that out the window in the first half.
Well, don't lose device. He's got low HP. Off angle behind the rock. Ooh, can't connect it. It's just a shot with the Glock. So blamef slides up. It is the smart play. Timing. staehr finds it out a little bit early and just sprays down with the M4 swings. He had stavn coming downstairs as well, so no danger. And Astralis get away with it. Only 2 players go down. And next buy is
this A side, but there's always a chance to go back down connector. Device had a look towards long, realizes he doesn't want to get involved in that fight, and his teammate's making an aggressive maneuver straight through middle. Just 1 for 1 though. blamef spotted, has to stay alive, and now with the amount of players that they've seen towards the A-bomb site, they realize there can only be 1 player on B, and staehr's rotated off. He started rotating back up to the A-bomb site, and needs to sprint down into B to get here in time. And staehr spots them coming through short. Good damage, he lines them up. And builds the stairway back into the round, but it's still a death fighting with 10 seconds left. Finally brought down by blamef. It was panicked down. Remember, device is also low. blamef has to clean up. He's run out of ammo in his primary weapon and goes swinging with the dual Berettas. Device has to step up from the back of Dice. It's 1 on C's. Rotation coming up. Device is so low, 1 health. Very lucky to still be standing, but that rotation from Jabbi should be enough to secure this, but the damage being done again. We said about stabilizing. We talked about the fact that you need to keep most up designed to break this apart as staehr at the barrels. Jabbi beside him inside of the pit, but the flashes come up and clax just absolutely annihilates staehr. So it's Jabbi who must step up, and he absolutely won't. Bomb plant goes down for 9Pandas, 3v5, and because of the damage sustained in the last round, they don't.
Weapon's gonna be saved. Off is still in the hands of device, but again, the money situation, not pretty. Set up.
In fact, he goes for a double dip. Seized is close by. Missed shot from device, and he's down. Now blamef must step up. It's only 1 kill from blamef, so they line up for stavn. And now a 1v2 for idisbalance set up off the back of that. Already Astralis have a third rotated player up towards truck. It's jabbi that's got the free headshot. Astralis needed that one.
Yeah, they desperately...
Utility, and now he goes out for the peep, but Device misses it, and he takes some damage off the top. Once again, only one from blamef. That's not going to be enough just yet to feel super comfortable. You need Device to step up. Good one shot, but straight through the dice box. He's nailed by Diludes. Limited time though for 9Pandas, 13 seconds. Staehr has found a dangerous spot, and that rifle chips away. 8 seconds, bomb goes to the site. Big headshot to eliminate Staehr, and he was the last.
Staehr who just arrives at the B bomb site, and jabbi's just saying, watch monster, I have short. They can't come here unless I'm dead.
So it's all about this monster hold for Astralis. Will they be able to drag us through to 11-11? blamef, this time, not even one. Staehr has to step up again. Damage done to Glowing, eliminated by Staehr, and the ball now commits into the fight. Diludes wins it, and jabbi's so low, and he's out short. He's smoked out, and 9Pandas are about to get map point on Astralis' map pick. Bomb is down. jabbi running in. MP9 detected. Good damage done. They line up, but not enough to bring them down just yet. And jabbi so desperately needs this clutch, and he's one bullet away from getting it. And jabbi steps up when they needed him most. And they lose this round.
Flash right after the Molotov. Here it comes. Glowing gonna turn the corner. Ooh.
No flash yet. It's dry.
Okay.
It's sneaky. And no one from Astralis here, so that risk is paid off for 9Pandas.
It's all right. I don't think they have the guts to attack this dry right now, or even with utility at this moment in the round. Oh, yes, they do. Here comes the exec.
Utility upstairs, blinded. He's taken out. jabbi still at monster, and he is so needed once again, but he's traded out after one. A 2v3. 9Pandas once again knocking on the door of map point. Bomb plant coming through, and it's the two heaviest hitters on paper here of blamef and Device, but they have been paper tigers throughout this first map of play.
They might have to save. I mean, Device is even already considering if blamef can't get a kill, and there's no mistakes. No one from 9Pandas is even moving. No one's considering aggression.
It's not looking good at all. They're still committed, but yeah, no chances given to them, so they're going to start to back away. And 9Pandas break through the B bomb site, and they're up to map point on overpass.
There's even 3 players
through banana.
He's got no utility to get out of this situation either.
He's committed now. Diludes, what a shot! Device is down, and Astralis to 3 players. Overtime seems so far away. jabbi burns at the back of Dice. His cover forced away. He steps into the open, and 9Pandas step into map 1. Victory on overpass. Astralis fall on their map pick, and now 1 map away from elimination on the road to Copenhagen.
They outplay
in the next round, but they are looking to go across the finish line in this pistol. jabbi with an important headshot. C's brought down, but he's still so far away. Needs to fly down the vent and try and join Device, but it's just Device left now, and he does not have a kid on his back. Glowing is just buying time, and Device is not seeing the pathway to a pistol round win here. He goes back towards double doors. idisbalance is tucked in the corner. Device goes to check it, and he has fallen. Astralis lose the pistol.
What a good...
Left him on an island, but he must step up now. Device, they run right past. MP9's good. Goes around the corner, lines up a second, and Device drops the bomb. It's a great start to the rounds here. Even better if Staehr can finish off idisbalance. That damage is certainly felt from the 5-7, and 9Pandas have to drop back. And as they do so, they walk into Staehr, who's waiting for this easy kill on idisbalance. It should be easy. Low HP, idisbalance falls, and just like that, Decon swings open. Commitment to the plant, sees that at least locks in the extra cash, but is taken out by Staehr in response. So Device does step up, Staehr closes, and Astralis win the second round force.
Yeah, that's nicely done. 1 kill from jabbi, Device in a perfect position to a trap. You don't need to like stand super strong on the initial defense, but Astralis has a lot of resources downstairs.
Yeah, they're really relying on this flank for Staehr to buy them everything. Problem is, 9Pandas heard that rotation, and they've started to think about a B play now, so they run right into it.
This is all a
charging
fake.
Past the window, making a little fake-a-roo. Trying to keep players here from Astralis down to the final plays coming up through heaven.
He's pulled 3 players downstairs as well.
This is sick from C's.
Yeah, this is
Staehr's gone here too, so the flank isn't even committed to the A bomb side. Now that plant's coming in A, Staehr can call that, but his teammates now realize they've got to come up and retake this upper bomb site. It's still a very favorable situation for Astralis on numbers, but whether or not they can get back into the site is yet to be seen. Clax and Glowing want to fight. They want to take some of these kills quickly. Jabbi coming through main. Staehr through Squeaky. Good kill from glowiing. Couldn't transfer back, and now it's all on clax. Will they check the rafters? Will they look for him up here? One kill revealed. Second nearly collected, but staehr.
Well, so many MAC-10s, not enough defenders, not enough utility and Molotovs, and they barrel through this upper defense.
Yeah, just straight up rush, and it's worked out very well for 9Pandas. 3 players alive for Astralis. Jabbi on 20 health. Will they go for this? Astralis, the answer is no, and Device is just trying to get away from it, trying to get out of there. And a quick pop into the upper bomb site for 9Pandas has netted them a round win, and the scoreline is tied up 2-2.
That's 9Pandas taking advantage of an early CT side economy on Nuke. It felt like there was nothing slowing them down. There was no Molotov they had to run through, no nades in their face. Nice and easy to get those MAC-10s out into the open. And remember, they tried to do something similar on Overpass. They did call like a MAC-10 rush at the B bomb site through Monster. That got stalled out this time.
Against 9Pandas, if you lose this map, and you're not going to go to the Copenhagen Major, all of these thoughts start to come into your mind about the amount of backlash you'll get followed up from that. And that is just definitely a human element that will affect your game.
They might not be thinking about it in the moment, but they'll be thinking about it afterwards if it's.
I don't know with Staehr and Jabbi, man.
True.
I think it might slightly creep in with some of these players.
Well, Astralis just gonna hunt for an exit kill for someone trying to save at the end of the day.
So that's 4 rounds for 9Pandas on the T side already. Quite often we'll say, at a minimum, that's enough. They're still staying poised towards this A-bomb site. And staehr will descend down hut and triple up. You mentioned the fact that Astralis are going to have to focus a lot more on defending the A site. That's exactly what happens, and they stop 9Pandas at the door.
I actually think it's a little overconfident for 9Pandas to go for this 3 rounds in a row. I mean, Astralis, they really rotated to address the situation. 4 players at the upper bomb site. Even if blamef doesn't get that initial kill, you've got plenty of players in position to put a stop to that upper site. And importantly, Astralis survived with 5 players. So the economic issue as well.
Hut again. It's going to be seized, running out. First kill's good. Couldn't quite get the second, but that will be traded by Diladez. And once again, they're into the bomb site, but the chaos this time allows Jabbi a free kill, but it's a 1v3 ahead of Jabbi. And the Molotov makes it uncomfortable. They're going to start peeking him together in a double swing, and I cannot believe 9Pandas run the upper hit once more. He's with the instant headshot. Device is dead. Astralis down to 3 players, and clax, he's in such a good spot. Astralis just so confused. They're so confused about where the players in 9Pandas are. There's so much chaos at the start of the rounds, and Astralis not piecing it together. staehr comes down ramp. Look how much damage they've done to the 9Pandas players, but he can't even go for it.
Oh, Dinko, this one might be over.
I think
this one, I hate to call it this early, but 9Pandas are just looking a step ahead every single time.
Dude, if you're Astralis, you're just so tilted right now.
You gotta say too, like the pathing of these players after they make their moves is so good. Like Seas goes to control side, he's got 2 players coming out the control door, and he's just like, we don't need a 3rd player there in this situation. I'll go windows. Jabbi might have been able to double up if Seas.
You kind of want them to come into ramp here for your Astralis because you've got that boosted player Device, but how much can the MAC-7 really get out of this? It's 1, it's a second. And that's actually really good work from Device. It brings it down into a 4v2 favoring Astralis.
Ooh, risky. Diladez is looking for a flank. Other players already downstairs control side, that's glowiing. Jabbi's the only defender here.
USP.
Yeah, he's gonna get taken out at some point, you'd imagine, right?
He's got to hope for a dink, and he's dead without even a point of damage.
And we haven't been able to find a situation where Astralis can get staehr and staehr with these rifles involved in the action. Vent's gonna be Molotov, staehr has to push in front of it. Here comes the swing. Glowing's got both.
staehr now in the clutch. AK-47 collected off the battlefield. And does staehr just go for it? He's got a no kit, so it would have to be a 10-second stick. And they don't buy it. They don't believe it. They open the double door to confirm he's not on it. And staehr uses the Molotov to try and force glowiing into a peak. And he might actually separate them, but glowiing is able to just stay alive on the top of the stairway. staehr's not getting an opportunity here until that peak. glowiing goes for it. Time is ticking for staehr. Remember, no kit. Needs that kill instantly, and Diladez just runs away. And now time betrays staehr. He can't win this round, and it's 7 for 9Pandas. Even though Astralis get it into a 4.
He is alone.
Oh, it's rough here for staehr. He's down to Diladez.
Yeah, he's left on an island for way too long. Way too long. staehr, that's an impossible situation. you almost got a feel for him. We've all been that upper player in that scenario. Jabbi's going to try and make this work. He needs one more kill before Device feels comfortable getting activated. He obviously needs to find this one and hunt, and he can't do it, and now it's a safe call. But there's someone wrapping behind Device as well. He ain't getting away.
Dropping down, C should hear it. Device will fall to his death. C's locks in the headshot and an 8th round for 9Pandas. We're going into the last round of this half. A strong in the competition, but this is rock bottom for Astralis. Staehr to take out clax. Step in the right direction. Device holds outside. blamef close by. Device shuts down another. And it's better from Astralis. It's their most convincing round yet.
But they haven't even been able to like really run that tactic because they've been so concerned about the upper bomb side. Like, it's really effective now, but think of how much concern they've had to have back of their minds. They don't know which team is coming in.
Their peak was a loss to Spirit. You're absolutely right. 9Pandas, Joel Berettas. Oh my God, running back away. Interim as the first Astralis player leading that charge. Dilladez, my God, triple headshot. Looks absolutely brilliant. Draws that one back. Clean that truce from Astralis, but they're put down to just 2 players, and that bomb is not down. Glowiing running after them. Staehr had to secure that headshot and does. So now a 2v2, lots of time left. And 9Pandas stay composed here. Not overextending, not giving Astralis the fights.
You know you have both players down in the lower bomb site, so they can be pretty comfortable in their positions right now. The more footsteps that are made, the happier 9Pandas will be tracking them. And jabbi and staehr have to find the end plan. Do they want to go back out towards secret? Do they want to go jump through the control windows towards ramp and relocate? They've got a minute, and instead they're just going to stick to this lower bomb site, and clax is waiting.
Just waiting for that tap to come in. Staehr fakes it first. clax now swings open the door, confirms his position, but doesn't die. And every second that ticks on, he's allowing C's to get closer towards the double doors, and they now see him. They fight him together. Damage done. Sprinkles them up. Can clax clear them out with the Joel Berettas? He needs the kills quickly. They swing him together. The Joel Berettas down to a 1v1, and clax clutches it. Astralis fall over in the pistol at the second half. They so desperately needed that win. And that's another step closer. An organization that have won so many majors, but the one they'll miss out on is the one in Copenhagen.
Look, at the end of the day in Counter-Strike, we can go over all the X's and O's and all the utility and knowing your smoke lineups, but at the end of the day, this game is about out-fragging your opponents, and 9Pandas have been firmly in that category since the start of this series. They are just demolishing Astralis. It's going to be 10-4, blamef left alone. And we're taking ever closer to 9Pandas moving on to day 2 and Astralis being eliminated early.
Astralis were probably the biggest name, the strongest individual players, but it does not look like it today. There's one team on the server, and it's 9Pandas. 11 rounds collected. Good shot from staehr, but nowhere to go from here.
And just remember, too, like a week ago, the image of 9Pandas when they lost to Amcol to qualify for the major, to force them into the last chance qualifier. C's was crushed.
clax peeks into the squeaky play forward. blamef with an effective trade, but once again, it is a step up from the 9Pandas defense, but not enough this time. blamef and staehr with a couple of big shots, and Seized is being watched inside a vent. He will not be able to rise to the occasion and come up through the vent ladder. Instead, he waits at the bottom with a Zeus, and he's gonna fly up. He goes for a wild play, but it's the save call for 9Pandas. They'll drop back and save the AWP. Astralis give him 5, so the first step taken. But a marathon still left to run.
That's a nice little execute as well. Good trade kills from blamef coming outdoors, able to exchange on clax after just the first frag. C's will find a nice AK-47 for the next round, but Astralis is going to be up to 5, so first hurdle is passed.
Plenty more to go.
All utility from Astralis spent to
Idisbalance makes that rotate down, and they know the AWP was down lower. They know it was here. A missed shot just by a small margin, but Idisbalance misses absolutely everything. But a team kill in the chaos sets them up with an opportunity. Glowiing swings open decon, denies the bomb plant, and Astralis so desperately wanted that. This will take one player out of commission for just a moment. Device punching those digits through. Safely plants, good kill from clax, but now down to a 1v1, and Device has sustained damage. He doesn't know where that player's coming from, and he looks into the...
Getting a little cheeky, trying to surprise him a little bit with a hut push. And now Device, bang, Glowing slows down right into his crosshair.
Better from Astralis.
Well, they've been given a couple picks here, we'll say that. They haven't forced anything. Those have been taking advantage of some aggressive plays from 9Pandas, and they'll get a third one of the same fashion.
So they just step back, a round is given to them. That's one more. 7 now on the board for Astralis. Money situation is in dire straits for 9Pandas. The next round won't look pretty, so the best case scenario here is a save call for idisbalance is AWP. If you can get that into the next round, at least there's a fighting chance. Hard to get excited yet. Hard to challenge down idisbalance. Gets that opportunity, but idisbalance punishes the repeat. Device is dead early, and 9Pandas now have the player advantage on series point.
I feel like Device thought that idisbalance was going to be trying to fall back. He was way pre-aimed to the left of where idisbalance would have to run to, but idisbalance is like, you missed a shot. I'm standing and fighting, baby. Tough round for one of the best of all time to be sitting on the sidelines and watching. It's all on his teammates to keep Astralis alive in a 4v5.
Jabbi comes through the squeaky door. Double kill from clax, and that might have just broken Astralis' backs. This looks like the end for Counter-Strike's greatest danes in Astralis and their run to the major in Copenhagen. Glowing sits at the ramp. He will drop on down, plays disciplined, knows this is the best opportunity to close. blamef is so damaged. blamef hits the shot, sees plays at double doors. He's also fallen once again, a little bit of life, but that is taken away from them. And 1 HP between 9Pandas and eliminating Astralis from this tournament. Denmark's most successful organization misses their 3rd major in a row. The 4-time major champions miss out on the first major in Copenhagen.
It caps off just a disappointing run through this RMR.